Hello and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting. Well, quite a good week overall. We only staked 4 points because I took a bit of caution and we went to half a point for most of the bets. But we got some nice price winners. So you would have placed 4 whole points at £20 a point. Sometimes we'd have played half a point. And you would have returned £221.50 for an 11-point profit on the week, which is excellent. It really is. Sometimes we have good weeks, sometimes we have bad weeks. Okay, my first selection is in the 205 at Newmarket. Here's the race. So this is the first race I'm looking at. It's an auction stakes for 2-year-olds and the winner gets £81,000, so it's worth winning and it looks competitive. Now on paper, it looks to be between Brighton Boy and Twafiq. So let's have a look at the debut run of the one I like at Salisbury. So the horse I'm interested in is coming out of the 6th stall. This is 6 furlongs at Salisbury. On good to firm, good in places ground. And this is its first time ever on a race course. Let's watch the race. So it comes out and loses roughly a length at the start. So it's more or less last as they make the bend. So watch the horse, it fly jumps. I don't think it there, just there. I don't think it likes the undulations. They've got undulations at Salisbury, but it's a very stiff track. So it's coming on the outside there. Just being pushed along. Now, to me, he's going to win all day long now. He's going to win all day long. And he does actually hit the horse, but I don't know why. Because he's going to win there. You can see he's going to win. Anyway, he gives it a crack. And that basically puts the race to bed. So that was its first ever run against experienced rivals. And it won very, very easy, I thought. It came out again at Ripon. It was going well about 1.5 out. I don't think it handled the track. But let's have a look at its form. Now I think Brighton Boy, I'm not convinced. It won at Chester and it won at York. But I'm not too sure about the form. It was a handicap and it beat handicappers, but it wasn't going away. Now the form horse for me is this one, Twafiq, on its debut run only, because the horse it beat, Arabian Dusk, is now rated 106 and it won a Group 2 fillies race at Newmarket. But with Twafiq, I'm not too sure if this form was great when it was down the field in the Albany Stakes. It's not clear on, but it weakened. And there's the one I like. Mort's Point. The race I've just shown you was the Salisbury race, and it won well. It said soon ridden. I mean, I don't think he had to be that hard on it. And then I don't think it handled the track very well at Ripon. It looked the winner. It did look the winner some way out, and I think the undulations caught it out. The winner, Soldier's Heart, is rated 105. So I'm not talking a muppet race either. And that horse had already had 3 runs when it beat it. So the form, I think it's half decent for me. The winner at Ripon is rated 105, I think it is now. It's not without a chance. So I'm going, still cautious for this particular race. So my normal stake is £20 or £10 each way, but we're halving that. And I think we're going £5 each way. So a quarter point each way, half a point total. Mort Point. Now, you need to shop around. With Paddy Power, it's 14 to 1 for 5 places. With Hills and Sky, it's 11 to 1 for 5 places. Try and get the 5 places because there's quite a few runners. But £5 each way, Mort Point at varying prices. Paddy Power at the moment, 14 to 1 as I record this video. Okay, here's my second selection, running at Southwell tonight in the 5:45. I've not got any replays, but here's the form of that race, the main protagonist and the one that I like. So this is the second race I'm looking at. It's the 5:45 at Southwell over 7 furlongs. And Murasha is favoured at 2 to 1. I'm not that impressed, but they are going for 3-year-olds to improve. Grand Carrot has got a good chance as well. But the one I like is the one that's tried and tested at Southwell on course and distance in the grade. It's only ran twice here. It's won twice here. I don't think you can argue with that. It's won off 84 and 86 here. It's now running off 85, so it's in the middle. And I just think the way it won so easy each time. It was a solid race of mid-80s rated horses, in touch with leaders, headway from 2 out, pushed along, led 1 out, kept on well. It won by 2 1/4 length. And 2 out of 2, you can't argue with that. Now, I was tempted with the each way terms of 12 runners, quarter the odds first 3 at 6 to 1, or a fifth the odds first 4 at 5 to 1. So there you have, the one that I like is Mustard Jab. Now, depending on where you go, if you go with Sky, you'll get 11 to 2, 4 places. If you go with 365, it's 5 to 1 for 4 places. But that doesn't matter because I'm not playing each way on this one. I'm playing half a point, win. £10 win, Mustard Jab. With Sky, 11 to 2. Okay. Here's the lucky last in a very good race at Newmarket. Let's have a look at the race. So this is the third race I'm looking at. There are 6 runners. It's the Group 1 Chariot Stakes at Newmarket. Now, and I'll tell you what I'm going with. The one I like, people think it's gone at the game, is Inspiral. Now, it's a fillies and mares race, okay, on good to soft ground. Why do people think that Inspiral has gone at the game? If you look at its wins, okay, its best wins, probably on good to soft, Group 1s on good to firm there at Newmarket, but it looks better with a bit of cut in the ground. Group 1 fillies race. That was Colts and Geldings at Godoville. But if you look at this year, everyone thinks the horse has gone. Right, I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Number 1, it's running against Colts and Geldings. Group 1. But look at this. This is on good ground, but look how fast this ground was. Fast by 3/4 of a second. Didn't suit. So then they run it at Ascot in a Group 1. Probably, I won't say too far, but too quick. Fast by over a second. The ground's been lightning fast for it. It's running in the top echelons, and then it ran here on good ground at Deauville. But was it good ground? Again, fast by 1.6 seconds, and that was its best recent run. And it's not like these are Muppets that it's been running against. But today, good to soft, Group 1. But it's running against fillies and mares for the first time this year. Now, Tamafina, 2 out of 7. It won a Group 3 fillies race. Is that it? You want to back that? Group 3 fillies race. It's a 3-year-old. It's got improvement. Sea of Fire. Another 3-year-old. It won a Group 3 at York on lightning fast ground. Well, 1.46 slow. But it was a Group 3 race. It wasn't going away. It beat Phantom Flight. Phantom Flight. Might stretch to a listed. But basically, it's a handicapper. A class horse with conditions to suit. Now I'm going to play with William Hills. 7-2 in Spiral. I'm playing with William Hills. Course and distance. Likes the good to soft. Is the class act. This is the first time this season it's been running against fillies and mares and not colts and geldings. This is an easier task. So, as you can see from that, I'm going for Inspiral. 7-2 with Hills. Full point win, £20 win. I think it's got absolute ideal conditions. People seem to think that it's over the hill, past it, etc. It's not had conditions to suit this year. It's had 3 runs against colts and geldings on very, very fast ground. And today, on good to soft, against its own sex, I think it's a knocking bet at 7-2. I really do. The others, they are 3-year-olds. They could improve a ton. But what have they won? A Group 3 fillies race, a listed race here and there, beating a handicapper in a Group 3 race. Inspiral is the real deal. It's won loads of Group 1s, and its best form is in fillies and mares races over a mile on good to soft. How good do you want it? So, big meeting at Redcar today. The ground is a bit dodgy. I remember Pipalong winning the big race a long time ago. I lumped on at 5s and 4s, and it won at 5-2. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was this meeting with this big 2-year-old race, big 2-year-old trophy. Be careful with the draw at Redcar, especially on this ground. Now, if you go over to Charlie Winter's channel, he does like putting multiple bets out for small stakes, so it might suit a lot of people who like that kind of thing, where you can win a lot from a little. But he's got a video out about the draw at Redcar and about the going, including the going stick, and he's got a letter there, I think, from the clerk of the course. So it's a very interesting video, and you might learn something about the going at Redcar, because the draw does matter. It's a very patchy track from either side. So go and have a good look at that video. Charlie Winters. Okay, well, that's it from me. Let's hope for another great week, because it was an excellent week last week. Everything's going well, and I hope you all are great in yourselves. I'm looking at 2,000 subscribers. We're getting a lot of views. Some people have missed the odd video for whatever reason. Maybe they weren't a subscriber. Maybe they didn't get the alert. But I've put some crackers out this week which have won 20-1, 7-1. Some people have beaten those prices. We've all should have beaten the SPs. I think everyone did. The 20-1 shot opened on track at 10-1, and they gambled it into 15-1. Sorry, 15-2. The 7-1 I put out, some viewers beat that price, but that was gambled into an SP of 5-1, one doing handstands, and we've beaten the SP most of the time. And it's not like I'm putting fictitious prices out. The prices are spot on what I put out. So this is Dave the Suit. Fingers crossed for a profitable Saturday. A big thank you to everyone that watches my channel. Bye for now.